3 days. And my electroground level is now 5. Let's see if it paid off. No, come on! What's up YouTube, my name is Boy. Welcome back to more Genshin Impact. Last time, we finally cleared away that section of wall in the chasm, and now we can go further in. Sorry for leaving you on a cliffhanger like that, but you know how this whole content creation thing is. Sometimes it's what you gotta do. So, that said, we're gonna go further in. The Mountainator. Such a fun thing to say. I need to recharge my lumen. It's gonna be one of those areas, isn't it? Okay. Lumenstone only started springing up like mushrooms within the chasm after the miners discovered this thing. This is definitely no coincidence. From the way it floats and its damaged state, it really does look like the fragments that Iris said existed on Dragonspine. And yeah, I am talking about those floating fragments that you found earlier. Who knows? They may also be inexorably attracted to unite with a large fragment somewhere. Perhaps some nameless ancient civilization sleeps under our feet. Just like the ancient catacombs on Dragonspine. What do you think? It's possible. The changes to the geological structure of the chasm have been accelerating. The black substance that you see covering the rocks only started showing up everywhere recently. I can't be sure, but I think that these things are all related. The mud, the flowing light, and this floating crystal fragment. Why would you think that? Well, that's because they all made me feel some sort of queasy. It's like getting motion sick on a carriage, or like losing your sense of direction on a ship in a storm. Eh? Really? Paimon feels alright. Are you unwell? Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I've had my fair share of bouts of vertigo or seasickness. I'll be okay. Don't push yourself more than you should, alright? You should never do that, by the way. Thanks. Ah, yes. Have you noticed? There are 3 strange devices around this crystal thing. We should probably investigate them. What do you think? Well, we definitely need to investigate. I know I got reputation quests going, but I want to finish this up first. And there's, judging by this, we've only uncovered like half the chasm right now. So the first one is over there, and it's like... Yeah, I kind of want to get these lumen stones because they're going to be helpful later on. Ah! I hate it when that happens. Oh boy, here goes the connection. This has been happening a lot. And there it goes.
Speed of light.
Well, let's check out this first device. Blooming light. When the Lumenstone adjuvant reaches a certain level, you can actively use its power to destroy oozing concretion and the dark mud nearby. Some level 2 oozing concretions are significantly tougher and will need a stronger Lumenstone adjuvant to destroy. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. I think I see what it's asking of me. It's gonna be one of those, isn't it? Alright. This is gonna take a little while. I'll just accelerate it. Oh! I'm gonna speed this part up. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. I have no idea what I just did. Oh look, Abyss Heralds! We haven't seen these guys in a while.
Access denied. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
I wonder how long this fight's gonna take.
Born of ice and frost. Shrek optic. Incoming. Hey! Speed of light. Got lucky that time.
Oh jeez.
Hey! Power forward. Don't blink. The sword to death. Speed of light. This is long overdue. Don't blink. Hey!
Man, these guys are significantly tougher than I remember.
Feel the beat.
Nice to know that I can at least fight them again. Oh, that's dicey. That's dicey. Ah, not as dicey as I thought. Never mind.
Speed of light. Hey! Cut to the chase.
Shall rise once again.
Okay, what's happening? Something's happening. Okay, obviously we've opened something up. That's better. The air suddenly got a whole lot cleaner. That thing flew away and blasted a path for us. Whoa, you scared us. It's almost like you had a case of terminal acidity. Don't you mean terminal lucidity? Oh yeah, sure, just focus on Paimon and stuff. By the way, lucidity is not used this way. Shouldn't we be more concerned about its Shishong? I'm fine now. Just suffering from the maladjustment a moment ago, so I might have looked pretty frightening. But I'm fine now. Please don't worry. It's like how people might feel faint due to the thin air if they climb a very high mountain for the first time, or find it hard to breathe in deep waters. Yeah, you're definitely a rookie. These are all small problems. Things every good adventurer must overcome. No problem at all, really. Are you sure about that? You look like you're about to pass out at any moment. Small problems, says the person who talks about them so dramatically. Are you sure you're alright? Also, don't watch from so close when we're fighting. Just look at the state you're in already. I'll be fine, really. Don't you underestimate me. That's what adventurers should be like. They should walk with death and consider deadly peril a friend. I don't think that's how you're supposed to look at it. We fear neither death nor danger. That could be beneficial, but, you know, I have some doubts about that. So, this is nothing I can't handle. What are you even talking about? It's nothing. Please don't worry about me. I'm just worried about your safety. That's right. We're talking about something different altogether. Stop being stubborn and go back to the surface to rest. No, please, listen to me. They're not different. They're the same thing. What just happened was just a small setback. I can overcome it for sure. The environment here is no harsher than that of the Merjavari. Please don't laugh at me, but I don't think I'm much inferior to the Stanley and Avengers. Why are you comparing yourself to him? Like, Hans lost Stanley in the Merjavari, and he blames himself for it. You gotta understand how sad that is. Then ordinary people like me can do the same as those seasoned adventurers, just with some extra grit. You're talking some very big game here. I respect it, but, you know. That's what I believe will persist no matter what. And I'll do my best not to be a burden to you. If you get yourself killed, I ain't gonna be the one saving your hide. Then let Paimon ask you a question. Earlier when you came into contact with that black, muddy, smelly stuff, did you feel uncomfortable like this too? Kinda? It wasn't that serious. Don't try to downplay it. Give us an honest answer. Well, yes, but just like this time, I just needed to tough it out, you know? It was nothing serious. This person has got to be the king of the land of understatements. How can you be sure that you won't be in mortal danger if exposed to it for too long? You need to go back and take a rest. I can't. This expedition is just getting exciting. You know, I don't want to slow us down. It's best that you go and tell everyone else what we found. That's right. Jinwoo, Kadiva, and the others still need you to guide them. If you run off by yourself into the depths, who's going to lead the way for them? Please go back and tell them of the dangers that may await them ahead. But no worries, we'll be fine. Okay, I understand. Do be careful. I'll go back to camp and guide them through the safe path. Clear of the dark mud as we go deeper into the chasm. Sorry, I was being too stubborn. Yes, you certainly were. Better keep your promises and hold your horses and stay clear of dangerous places. Alright, I get it. I'll do as you say. That's the spirit. Traveler, let's head off. Perils in the dark. You know what? I'm kind of invested on this. And you don't even clap for Barbara. What a... What a disappointment. Caught me off guard there for a second. This is creepy.
What the? It's a city? A whole city that's floating in the air? Upside down?
Well, we found our answer as to what's down here. But this is not what I was expecting.
Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something?
Oh yeah, it most certainly does.
Wait, what was it again?
The defiled statue.
Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh?
It's Dane!
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
I have a lot of questions for you.
I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
First, tell me what you're doing here.
That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it.
We already took care of it.
Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you had the same issue with the portal last time.
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
Similar, but not completely identical, I would say.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Oh yeah, he did mention something about the Twilight Sword. Who is that?
So that title stuck in your memory.
Yeah, but it's been a while since we've talked about it.
I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Kanria, but now it is but a cruel joke, my curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
You know what? You're well within your right.
Sounds like your brother was right.
What happened between you?
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
The journey's end.
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Considering the fact that we're now dealing with Electro Abyss Mages? Yeah, I'd say they're onto us.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon
I still don't know if I can trust this guy. I mean, he seems reputable, but at the same time, I gotta be honest, he just kind of pops up out of nowhere. I'll trust him for now.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
Things are getting pretty... Things are getting pretty juicy now. And I think I'm at that point where I've now reached the in-between where both of these quests intersect. So I'm not sure which one I want to do here. I'll give it some thought.
A few minutes later.
So I've had a think-thonk. Considering for the last couple of videos, we've been working on the Chasm Delvers. And we had to do a lot just to get to this point. For Requiem of the Echoing Depths. I think that we're going to work on this quest a little bit more, since it is both part of the chasm and we get to talk to Dane, who I think is a really cool character, by the way. And I think for the next couple of episodes here going forward, I'm going to switch off between these two quests. And whichever one I get done with first, I'm going to save the ending for the other one for another video. That's the plan going forward. I don't know if I'll be able to hold on to it. So, if I end up failing in that regard, you can call me out in the comments. Anyways, let's move on. Wait, wasn't there... Ah, it was just a lizard. Up here we go. Oh. Oh, I can't break that.
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean you know something about this?
As it happens, I do.
Huh? Does this have anything to do with the Upside Down City?
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
The curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Kanria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
I do recall that.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
So you're saying the hilichurls that come here are also from... They're also from Conrio, right? Sorry, that was rude of me. I just ate before doing this part of the clip.
Indeed.
Video.
Do you know why hilichurls wear masks?
Actually, I've never looked into this, so I don't have a clue.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. One that causes them great despair.
So these hilichurls really are from...
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes. When the hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Wow. That is heavy.
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
So all of the hilichurls that we've been slaughtering, they're affected by this curse.
Born of ice and frost. What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Conria.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dang!
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Maybe he recognized you.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Wow. So the reason the hilichurls are coming down here is because they were also affected by the curse of immortality And this is the only place in Teyvat that can weaken that curse and give them a peaceful resting place. That is heavy. Heavy enough for me to end the video there. Holy crap. Dane, you both intrigue and scare me at the same time, and I don't know how to feel about it. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, click that like button. If you want to see more stuff in the future, click the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Let's get this video to 200. Let's get this channel to 250 subs. God, the weight of that is making me screw up my outro. If you want to get notified for when an upload goes live, be sure to click the bell icon. And last but not least, don't forget to share this video with a friend. Thank you all for watching, and as always,
Whatever's going on over there looks pretty rock and roll to me.
I will see you all in the next one. Stay lovely, my friends.
苦しい今日だとしても昨日の傷を残していても信じたい心ほどいてゆけると生まれ変わることはできないよだけど変わってはいけるから
All that effort. And it's still not enough!